Number one is however complicated business seems, it is simple. Every business is simple. You need more money in and less money out. See your business in what I said before, in sections of time. Yeah? If you take your life and a business, how many businesses generally outlive their owners? Minimal, isn't it? 0.5%, 1/3%. So what I want you to do is actually, I've seen so many people, they'll get into lawyers, whatever it is that they'll ride this curve and they'll think, I'm going to get out up here, and they read it wrong. And what actually happens is they miss it. And it comes off the marketplace so fast that you can't sell it. And so they're wanting to get out, but they're locked in. And they write it down as well, which is not a place that you want to ride. And so therefore, if you think about your sector and you think about your business idea, always think, right, okay, I'm going to do it for this period of time. The object of business is to stay in the game. Build value and don't simply create a lifestyle business. Progressively, the more you take out of a business, the more you squeeze it. And so therefore, I want you to think about your business. If I was to employ somebody in my spot, how much would I pay them? Yeah, and that's what you draw out of the business. It's very important that you remember this, because you won't need to do it now, but never give personal guarantees to banks. No matter whether they ask for them or not, there's always a way around it. And I've seen many company owners not able to buy food they put on the table. Always bank your personal and business banks at different banks. And the main reason for that, again, is a similar thing, is that banks are in a business to make money out of you, and you're in the business to use their money to be super successful and use their gearing to be successful. So de-risk your position. Don't take your eye off the ball. Again, you might be thinking, right, okay, I'm going to create this business, it's going to be amazing, and then I'm going to go off and I'm going to do something else, I'm going to leave someone else in charge. Where you are in your business and your business knowledge, that's like saying, I'm driving down the road and I'm going to take at 70 mile an hour, 80 mile, I'm going to take my hands off the steering wheel and I'm going to sit in the passenger seat. What's going to happen? Crash. That's what's going to happen to your business. 9 times out of 10. Create a brand that sells itself. Give me an example of a brand that sells itself.
Apple.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You want it, don't you? Is that no matter what happens, is that, well, unless you're really super techy and you like sort of Android phones and things like that, Apple is that they do it in an amazing way. The iPhone 5 coming out is that you want it even before you've seen it. People have got a list waiting. I want it, I want it. That is a brand that sells itself. One of the things that I teach in business is a magnet effect. And like Apple, you'll draw people to you. If you can come up with why you're doing it. Such an easy way to create a brand that sells itself, where people come and buy off you rather than you actively going out, sell, sell, sell. Because just the nature of selling, it seems like hard work, doesn't it? How am I going to sell? Well, I'm not. I'm just going to create an environment where people buy. It's like going fishing, isn't it? Business. You chuck the fish in. If I'm selling, it's like, come on, fish, get on that line. Come on, I don't have time. I've got to build a business, I've got to sell this fish. Come on, get on. Whereas actually, all you need to do is put your fishing rod and your fishing hook and bait in a place where the fish come. Because someone's going to bite, then you just chill out. Really? Waggle it around. I'm not a fisherman, clearly. I want you to focus on your strengths and not your weaknesses. A lot of people are average at what they do, and they're always focusing on their weaknesses and not their strengths. Again, football field, if you're a fantastic midfielder, play midfield. Don't learn to become a goalkeeper. Yeah? Because you might learn to become an okay goalkeeper, it's not going to get you anywhere. You're going to be average around the pitch. So, are you good at sales? Are you good at marketing? Are you good at operations? Are you good at PR? Are you good at leadership? Are you good at finance, admin, IT, HR, strategy, legal? Choose your position at this stage, and it does change. Yeah, you can eventually go from one position to another, but play to your strengths. And then look at your weaknesses and get someone else to fill in who's really good at that. Build an audience. And a database is key. So with your idea, thinking in marketing terms, I want you on LinkedIn. I want you on Twitter. I want you on Facebook. I want you on Pinterest. As many different places as you can be. Why? Because you actually then have that environment and no one can take that away from you. My URL is johnwhiteman.com. johnwhiteman.com is mine, it's mine for life. Yeah, I'm sure there's lots of other John Whitemans in this world, but they can't have my domain. My Twitter account is John Whiteman. Yeah, they can't have that. Pinterest is John Whiteman. And so therefore, that's my brand, whatever it is that make sure you secure the territory. So if, and I've missed out on some, I've missed out on, I don't know, Instagram or something like that. We don't know what's going to be amazing, do we? We don't know whether in the next 5 years, Twitter's going to be absolutely blow Facebook away. We don't know whether a new one's going to come in. Google Plus. Dreadful at the moment, is that, but if you secure that domain, again, I've secured, I think it's John Whiteman on, I don't know really, on Google Plus, no one can take it off you. And so what you're doing is you're creating a platform, you're buying your plot of land that you can then build anything on top. Love what you do and do what you love. Yeah. If you're not loving what you're doing, get out. Always rely on your gut feel and your instinct over analysis. And also over what anybody, even me, has to say. Because the more you rely on the gut feel, your gut feel, if it feels right, it is right. Yeah? And remember, you can never make a wrong decision. Ever. Because in the moment you make a decision, it's the right thing to do. It's only after the circumstances might have changed that decision has got a dead end. And so therefore, if you can go into business thinking, I will never make a wrong decision, well, that's great. At least you're going to be making decisions.